Hello everybody, it is Mr. Cognetti from Citizenship Academy again, and we're going to continue with our math lessons. Today we are doing Module 6, lesson number 6, and we're going to go back to working a little bit more with greater than, less than, and equal to. Okay, so remember the alligator signs that like to eat the bigger number. That's what we're going to be working with today, so it shouldn't be too long of a lesson. We're just going to refresh our memories with that. And to start, though, I want to do an application problem. So we're going to work through a word problem with some simple addition that we've done before. But, let's do it together. So I'm going to read it. You guys pay attention. Remember, pay attention for what the word problem is telling you, okay? Listen for the numbers. Listen for what they're doing, all right? Because if they talk about numbers, we're probably going to end up using those numbers to solve it. Okay, so it says, Nikki has 12 toy cars. Willie has 4 toy cars. When Nikki and Willie play, how many cars do they have all together? That's it. That's the problem, okay? So we need to figure out how many they have all together. All together is our keyword. Does that mean we're adding or subtracting? It means we're going to be adding. We got to figure out how many there are all together. That means together means we're bringing them into one group. So Nikki has 12 toy cars. So I'm going to put an N on this side for Nikki. And I'm going to put a W on this side for Willie. Okay? So we got two friends. They both have some cars. Nikki has 12 toy cars. What should I do with that information? Draw a picture. I'm going to draw the picture of 12 and I'm going to use our quick 10 drawings, okay? So with our quick 10 drawings, we have, go back to black, we have 1 10. Well, let me see. He has 12. So I have 1 10 and 2 1s. 1, 2. Then way over here, it said Willie had 4 toys. So if Willie's got 4, that's not even a group of 10. So I'm not going to draw a group of 10. I'm just going to draw 4 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So I have Nikki's and Willie's. Now I need to find out how much I have all together, which means I'm going to bring them together. I'm going to do 12 plus 4. It's the only other number I have. The word problem didn't even give us another number. So the two numbers I'm given, I know are 12 and 4. I know I'm going to use them. I just had to decide whether I was going to add them or subtract them. And I found out I was going to add them because of our keyword all together. We need to figure out how many they had all together, which means we're adding them. So we're going to do 12 plus 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 12 picture form, 1, 2, and I'm going to add these 4 onto it. So it's almost like I'm going to take them and I'm going to move them over. 1. There, we got them all at once. Sweet. No, I thought I could get it. Oh, it's not going to rotate now. Here we go. Boom, I took those 4 and I added them onto this 12. And now let's see how many we have. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So how many toys do they have together? They have 16 toys between the two of them. How'd we do? Yeah, we should have done pretty well on that. We've been doing word problems like that all year. All right, now we're going to get into greater than or less than. Okay, so remember, I'm going to start off a couple with the alligator mouth, all right? We have our greater than sign, our less than sign, and then our equal to sign, okay? So we're going to be using one of these. Alrighty, let's see. Let's start with, hold on 1 second. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm drawing a place value chart. I'm going to have T for 10s, as always, and our O for 1s. And I'm going to have our second place value chart over here. You guys can draw one as well if you want to. Otherwise, you can just look up on my board. So this is where we're going to add that symbol in, whether it's greater than, less than, or equal to. And our first number we are starting with is going to be, oops, sorry. Hold on, let me make it a different color so it's a little bit easier to see. All right, we have 60 and we have 50. Which symbol are we putting up here? Remember, we read from left to right. Okay, so we're going to start by saying 60 is greater than, less than, or equal to 50. All right, give it a couple of seconds. Think about which symbol you're going to be putting in there. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, let's look at this. If you have your answer in your head, awesome. Listen while I walk through it, and we'll see if we match up. If you don't have an answer, well, let's walk through it with me. We are always going to start by comparing our tens place value. Because if those are the same, then great, we move on. But if one of those is different, then we already know our answer, which one's bigger. So, tens place, we have 6 and 5. Which is more? If you have 6 cookies and I have 5 cookies, who has more cookies? You do. You have 6. So boom, they already have more tens. There are 6 group of tens here, 5 group of tens here. We know that 6 tens is more. So boom, there we go. We know that 60 is greater than 50. Now I got to figure out which sign I want. Remember, I want the alligator eating the bigger number, so I want it to look like that. So I'm going to draw my symbol like this. And if I want, or I'm not always going to do this because this isn't what the symbol actually looks like, but for the first problem I'm going to. It's like the alligator's eating the bigger number because the alligator's really hungry. Okay, so 60 is greater than 50. That's how we read that. Let's do another one. Oh my gosh. My eraser doesn't like erasing sometimes. There we go. Okay, now our first number, I'm going to have 10 tens with 0 ones. Trying to trick you here. And then 7 tens, 0 ones. Okay, so 10 tens. What's this number look like? It's the number 100. So the number 100 is 10 tens and 0 ones. So which number is bigger or greater? We have 100, we have 70. I think we all know this one. Let's look at our tens place value. Our tens place, we have 10 and we have 7. Would you rather have $10 or $7? I'd rather have 10 because that's more. So that must mean that 10 tens is greater than 7 tens. All right. I'm going to make the alligator want to eat the bigger number. Imagine if this guy had teeth in there. See if I can make it a little bit darker. All right, just what we're doing right there. Eating the bigger number. This is 100, this is 70. 10 tens is more than 7 tens. Let's try another one. See if I can stump you on this next one. Here's my red. Okay, what are these numbers I have in here? Let's look at them. Let's take a look. I have 4 tens, 2 ones, which makes the number, what? The number 42. Then over here I have 4 tens, 7 ones, which makes the number 47. So 42, 47. I need to figure out if 42 is greater than, less than, or equal to 47. We are going to start with our tens or ones place value. Which one do we start with? Tens place value. So let's look at our tens place. I have 4 tens over here and 4 tens over here. Okay, can we tell which is bigger from the tens place? No, we cannot. They're in the same grouping of 10. So we have 4 10s in each one. So now we have to go to the one or the ones place and see which one has more ones. So we have 2 ones and 7 ones. Which is the bigger number? Which is more? 2 or 7? 7 is, right? I'd rather have $7 than $2, or 7 cookies than 2 cookies. It's more. All right, so this must be the bigger number. So now I need to figure out which symbol to put in. This is the greater than. This is less than and equal to. Remember, I want the mouth eating the bigger number. If this is the bigger number, I'm going to have the mouth face this way. So I'm going to take this one. That's not what I wanted. And move it into the middle. So it would look just like that. 42 is less than 47. Even make it a little bigger. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm going to put one more up on the board. And I want you guys to think about which symbol. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to think about which symbol. And then I'm not even going to walk through it. I'll just tell you the answer. And you can match it or see if it matches up with yours. So let's see. And here I'm going to put the number 88. I like that number. And over here, I'm going to put the number 92. So go ahead, think about which symbol, greater than, less than, or equal to, belongs in the middle here. I'll give you about 10 seconds. Hint, look at the tens place. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Ready? 88 is less than 92. If we look at the place, we can see right in the tens place that 8 is less than 9. Awesome. All right, you got everybody. Good work with the greater than, less than, or equal to today. We didn't do any equal tos, but you guys are pretty good at that. We've been doing that for a while. Your homework is going to be just like this, everybody. You're going to have 2 numbers, and you're going to have to tell me which is greater than, less than, or equal to. All right? Remember, alligator wants to eat the bigger number. He's really hungry. So use that to help you guys out. Okay? Other than that, good work today. As always, I will see you guys at the next lesson. All right? Have a good day.